passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Is this a snake, or is this just the same thing? But yeah, I don't know what we are. Eel? Can't tell. Oh, baby. I think we're just the same thing.
I got closer and closer.
Yes, you did. What are we searching for?
All my stomach started growling.
All of them? Like all one of them?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Jeez, that's nice. Well, what do you know? Let's go find another story from another person that was in this.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Definitely would have. So that's probably how she died. And we're saving. Ooh. Move. Need to check out what's in here.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Well, too bad it died of starvation because someone ate its carrot. Do I have to exit the same way?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Probably. It's under your bed still. Molly. Can I leave through here? She obviously liked owls. How did I enter again? What am I doing? Oh.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Looks like the
Though,
cat place.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Your mom did?
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
And there's her oxygen tank.
Her room was like a museum.
Let's check out what
For
her life
500
was like.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Yeah. Next. How do I hold it down?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Nope. Definitely with him still.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, wrecked.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home,
Is that the Molly we were
Orcas
talking about?
Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Put that down. Go ahead.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Definitely. Close on book. Deaths and thereafter. I look through the peephole. Oxygen tank.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
No, she's definitely older. Look at her. That's her mom. 90th birthday. Is that a frug? Pop a pill.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yep, I can tell. Oh, ew. This carpet in the bathroom. Ew. Pretty weird. And of course she needed lawn chair.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I really like this game. $20 though? Like, this better be a long story for me to like it.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Because of Little Forest Fire, Edie won't go.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Lake trip.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Oh. What? Mole man. Definitely like some birds. Are they dead? Oh, she like put their picture. Whoops, am I bumping into them?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Who is this again? Is that the grandpa?
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Only last year, eh? Upgrade her stuff, dude.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Now she did. I leave yet. How did I get in here again? What? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I got through here. Call out. What? Oh, let me out. I'm missing something here. Take a good old gander. What I'm missing. It's probably super obvious. Oh my god. Get me out of here, dude. Where do we go? Can I please? What am I missing, dude? I swear I grabbed everything. Looked at everything. Made a full circle. Got that. What do I need? What do I need? I might go crazy. What do I need? Please. For dear God. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh. No. Swear, just leave. Options. Turn the Yeah, I'm lost. Well, looks like that's episode 2. If I ever figure out how to get out of here, is this like just a demo or something? Can I not leave? Dear Lord Jesus, help me. Rapidly pressing R1 so I can... Am I missing something? I swear. Oh, of course it's in here. We had to go outside the bathroom and then come back in here. Jesus. It's about time. There we go.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Find it.
It's in the last place you would look.
Yeah, we didn't even
It
look
isn't
there.
in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What? Yeah. I love it already. On in there.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Clearly. It's good at trying. Get on out of here. It's like passageways to different people's houses and stuff. Different rooms, I mean. Don't... What? What am I doing? Get up off the ground.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I like how this has a little fort.
I guess
kinda
my grandpa
area.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Wow, dude. Like a
How I
shrine?
Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Why did everyone get hurt?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another
That's
mushroom.
cool, we gotta use analog
And he
sticks
did.
for different leg.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
He swore. He swore on it. Now
I
he's
think
gonna go
Calvin
falling
always
off.
wanted to fly.
And he jumped and died. And that's how he died.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
No, I feel like jumping off.
But that
No.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
What, fly?
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, Jesus. Grab the branch.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh,
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Then maybe
God. No, you
he'd
won't.
still
He's
be
gonna
here.
die.
But I doubt it.
Jesus.
I think he'd already made up his
Around.
mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yeah, now he's dead. We got some weird deaths going on in the family. Kid.
Calvin's
Draw a
story
little
felt
picture.
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That's a little bit strange. And saving.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Roped off Calvin's half of the room. Oh, because they shared a room. Get Calvin and Sam. Oh, because they were brothers and shared a room. I didn't know they shared a room. Must be probably just stupid. Well, it's kind of like the same thing. Except you can't. So am I done with this one?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Sam was the older brother, right? Captured. Likes war stories. So he likes war. What? Oh. What? Okay. Trippy. Okay, this is... Oh, I totally live in this bad boy.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I go this way? I always trip up on those. Like, oh, what do I do? You would have never guessed. Oh, we're back here. Okay, well, let's go back down and then go through. What? Where do I go now? Oh boy, I don't know where to go. I wonder if this is how he died. I should have gone straight. I don't know how to get back into that wine cellar. Okay, there we go. Thought I couldn't get back in there. I was like, where do I go now? So I knew I had to go through here.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
'Cause she was?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, I guess you lose all that attention. Ew. Is that still here? It's nasty, dude. Mold on it and everything.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ooh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
Don't tell him the
until
secret.
finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So
He's probably just
Barbara
down
went
there
to look for him, right on cue.
And she screamed. And it was great.
She reached for the music box.
Ooh, I get to reach for it? That's kind
And
of
as
cool.
she wound the key, she listened for Rick,
Keep-
but the house was silent.
Dude, this is so cool. I'm like in a comic book. I get to control it. How do I...
Rick? Are you
Rick?
okay?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Yeah, she should. He's dead. What's that? Oh! Oh.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Jesus. It's the buzzsaw. It's the buzzsaw. It's back and back. Oh,
The
oh
old
boy.
fridge rattled and grew still.
Beat it.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh gee. Oh, I'm supposed to hit it. Okay.
Rick?
Rick?
Barb,
I may have
relax.
given you
I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out.
Got
She
him.
kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
His crutch.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
There's a strange man in my room.
Okay, I'm
He's
coming
missing
up.
a crutch.
But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
This ain't no trick. Grab the crutch and skedaddle up this ladder. Come on. I like it. I like it. Stay on. Stay on. Get those boxes out of here. Yeah.
Walter, are you there?
Walter.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Behind
Barbara
you.
turned, saw the hook man, and
Said, where is my brother?
was speechless. He was quite
Oh, I think he
smashing.
doesn't scream.
And here he was. He couldn't get enough
Okay, what am I looking
Barbara.
at?
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Ha! You're not even Dude. Ha. Secret passages.
She played her part beautifully.
Oh, to the left.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
God.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Jump. Finish him. Oh, it's gonna take too long. I like how she's walking, Cassie. Oh no. There's a strange man. Maybe unconscious, maybe not. Just gonna walk down the stairs. Real slow. And he's not here.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
The clutch. What is this? Okay, I should probably be getting the door. Run, Fortune.
someone at the door.
Dude,
Was
calm
dying
down.
to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Behind you, quick. It's the hooked man. What?
Oh,
It's
dear.
two hooked men. Sir, you just got pranked.
The monsters had come to surprise her. Barbara, it was a dream.
Yeah, but now the table's broken and
Then
those
she
hooked
saw
men.
what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh, this was the party.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Ooh.
And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear. Now that's
Jesus
what I
Christ.
call a real eerie tale.
Okay, that was Jesus. Okay, that ruined it. Ha! Get me on the back. Barbara. Get dead.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe. Saving. Okay, that's gonna be the end of episode 2, fellers. And, well, we'll get to this third one here.